What's up, guys? AnimeFever. Today we're going to be going over the news update that I showed you guys either yesterday or earlier, wherever the hell you live, depends. So we just want to pretty much talk about everything that we see here, and there is so much here that there is like so much to talk about. So anyways, I'm going to let Iku-Ne introduce himself, and then we'll go on with the video.
Yo guys, Iku-Ne here.
Okay, so the first thing that I want to talk about, well, pretty much the first thing that I talked about in the other video, and the first thing that you see is the battle menu and like the different battle menus down there, because like I don't know if it's limiting just so that like till the game comes out, like if that's just gonna be the demo or whatnot, which I highly doubt, but it doesn't show a player match like you told me earlier. Like it just shows ranked, custom, league, tournament, and endless. And unless like custom matches is gonna be player matches, I'm not 100% sure, because ranked and custom matches are in two separate columns, so I'm not 100% sure. What's your thoughts?
Well, when I first saw that, you know, it seems like they intentionally labeled every rank option you have available, or excuse me, online option that you have available. So, I mean, why would they leave out player match if it's going to be in the game? So I looked at this and I'm like, yeah, I don't think this is going to be in the game. And I honestly don't know. This is really disappointing because I like player matches a lot. And to be honest, they can get rid of that league because it's just, what's the point of it? I don't know.
Yeah, I actually brought that up in the other video. I said that the league is pretty much like, it was so disappointing to people. Like they thought it was going to be something completely different, and then it came out and it was just like a messed up tournament. It's so, I don't want to say stupid, but it's really not relevant to anything in the game at all.
What I wanted to make mention too, there was another thing. On your left, they have this log-on bonus, which is interesting because I don't think Revolution, Gens, or Storm 2 had this, but Storm 3 did. So they're going back to Storm 3, where if you log in, you get like every day you get like a reward or something. So I found that kind of cool. It's nice. Yeah,
that's actually, I also mentioned that in the other video, but I didn't go into detail with anything because this is the video that I wanted to talk about it. And the login bonus is actually different. In Storm 3, you would get a BP ticket, which would, if you lost, like you can equip it before you get into the ranked fight, and it would just limit the amount of BP that you can lose. But now you're getting treasure, which is on the next page that we're going to go into a little bit later. The treasure you get, and then you can use it to get other things. And it's kind of interesting, which is why I want to wait till we get to the next page to talk about that. But it's a good thing that you brought that up, though. That is really interesting. But what are your thoughts on this bingo book?
So, this also reminds me of something in the game. I want to say, oh, what Storm series was that? I think it was again Storm 3, where you had to like, or no, AnimeFever, help me with this one. It was one of the Naruto games where you had to go and fight these dark crystal-like things to go to the frog or something.
That was Storm 3.
Okay, yeah, that's what this kind of reminds me of, except it's not crystals, but you just fight a whole bunch of ninja on the bingo book, and you get like rewards for beating them. So I think that's nice. I'm not hype over it. It's just whatever, you know.
I don't know about you, but when I first thought of this, my first thoughts were, this game is gonna be just like the anime, because I didn't say this in the other video because again I want to save it for this one, but the bingo book in the anime was like where all the top ninja are. So if you have to fight people or like people's network clones or something like that, like I just hope that you actually have to fight real people, because then that would make the bingo book so much more important. It'd be like a second leaderboard. It would be like really crazy.
Wow, I actually didn't think of that. That's actually a neat idea to have like it's almost like another online mode, almost, the bingo book. You know, fight these really challenging ninja and get all these rewards or something instead of BP. I don't know. That's an interesting idea.
Exactly. And if you think about it, like if the treasure, quote unquote treasure, is more valuable than like say the customization for your character and revs, like if it's like actually relevant to the game, like something that you can actually do something with, then that's gonna make the bingo book so much more like intriguing for the game. Like people are gonna want to use it so much more, if you know what I mean. But yeah, that's my first thoughts. It was like they're really implementing the anime and the manga into this game, which is great.
Yes, I noticed that they're doing that. And also another thing to point out is these limited events. Clear these events for even more rewards. Oh.
Yeah, you see, with the two bingo book and limited events though, I was looking at them, and I mentioned this in the other video, but again, I didn't want to. I'm just gonna say this. Everything I mentioned in the last video, I didn't go into detail with, so that if I bring something up, I don't have to keep repeating myself. But the bingo book says daily hits, and the limited event says just clear them. So I'm wondering if limited events is gonna have like a list of people that you beat, and the bingo book is gonna be a daily thing where like the people for that day you have to beat, and then the limited events is gonna be like just beat these offline characters and be done with it. Like offline in Revs, how you had that kind of what was it called? I forgot. I'm not too sure, but if you look at it, it shows like you had to just kind of beat the people, then move on to the next set of people.
Oh, survival mode.
Yeah, survival. But the adventure mode, I don't know about you, but I was extremely disappointed. If you look at the picture, it looks just as linear and two-dimensional as every other Storm game besides Storm 1. It's like I was really hoping for a Storm 1 styled adventure mode. Like story mode and adventure to me are two different things. Like adventure mode is where you go around, you do things, like you find, like you discover, and story mode is kind of like where you beat bosses, you fight Sasuke with Naruto, like stuff like that.
Yeah, when I looked at the picture, I'm like, yeah, that looks a lot like, Rev, Storm 3, Gens. Oh, screw the Gens. They didn't even have that. But yeah, like, come on, bring the Storm 1 stuff back. Like, go all out.
Yeah, exactly. Go all. Yeah, but I feel like that's exactly what I feel like they're doing that, but not to the fullest extent. Like I feel like they're just taking every Storm game and like merging it with a little, gifts here and there, like a little extra things. Yeah, exactly. So anyways, on to the next page. This page is kind of a lot less info than the last page, but still just as interesting if you were to ask me. The Ninja Treasures, this is why I wanted to wait until we got to the next page. This is where it really comes in. It actually tells you when you can unlock treasure with a golden kunai pop up, as if your armor were to break, and then you would see like that little pop-in thing. This is like the same thing. It pops in and it says golden kunai, and then that's how you know, like, it's kind of like telling you, like you beat this person and then you get some treasure, and it shows it in a boss battle, so it's not only online.
Oh, I see it. Yeah, in the upper left in that screenshot, they're fighting whatever the hell that's supposed to be. Can't see. It's kind of grainy.
Nine-Tail Susanoo and the Golem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's all really on this page. It's just the treasure, and then at the bottom it shows the characters and like I didn't get to talk about this in a news update video, but buying DLC from past games, like it shows. Well, actually, let me stop. The Sasuke with the samurai armor, I never got him, so I'm kind of happy that they put that in there. But the Jinchuriki costume Naruto, we shouldn't have to pay for that. That's been in like every other game. Like I mean, like every past game since like Storm 2 or maybe not Storm 2, but it's been like every past game, and now we have to pay for it again.
Yeah, that's kind of nonsense, but I'm trying to really look at this here. So it looks like it says you can exchange your treasures for special costumes. So I mean, maybe you don't have to spend money. Maybe you can just like collect treasures and pay for it, but then what's the point of the season pass? So I don't know. I'm kind of confused.
Well, I think like the treasure, like I don't know. I think like with the treasure, you have to. It's like certain things that maybe you can unlock. I'm not 100% sure. Like maybe there's like say just like not really, like this isn't confirmed, but like say like there's a golden mask and then you have a regular mask here. You can use the Rio or whatever you call it with like for the regular mask, but then the golden one you'd have to use treasure for.
And then they say, and I quote, "Prepare for sweaty palms and pounding hearts as you play along the NS4 story mode." Hoo-hoo. That got me hype, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it also shows like the player card, but like not the player card. It says announcer, name, time picture, title, skin, finish, cutscene, image, whatever the hell. I don't know. It's really weird. I don't know what that's about. But that's really all I have to say. If you have anything else to say.
I actually do have one thing to say. Guys, it's getting dead as hell on Revolution to the point where the tumbleweeds are just flying through. But as of December 1st, 71 days until Naruto Storm 4 release. Hang tough. Iku-Ne out.
Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new. Iku-Ne's channel will be down below. And also, the demo will be coming out soon, so keep an eye out for that. I'll be playing. I hope to play you guys too, and Iku-Ne will be playing as well. So, yeah. Yeah, peace.